Hi, and welcome back to Young at Heart. You know, you're a trip.
I am.
Oh, and a half.
You're a trip.
You are so funny.
Thank you
for that last interview with Flo, because
she's a lot of fun.
She is, but you know, you're really a lot of fun too. I've enjoyed, having you as co-host with me.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, why?
Because I'm beginning to get sad. You're leaving.
Good, cry.
No, not yet.
Anyway, we have my friend here back, Jim, and
Yes.
he's going to talk about Spring Mountain.
No.
Spring.
How about Springs Preserve?
Spring Preserve. I guess it's because I really don't know what it is.
Well, you know, it doesn't flow off the tongue. Springs Preserve, and you get Springs Preserve or Springs Reserve, or there's a lot of people that aren't quite sure what it is.
But you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you because it's a really great kept secret here in the Southern Nevada area. Okay, so Springs Preserve is the area of land where the water first came forth in Las Vegas. It's where the artesian wells bubble forth.
Okay.
And with the wells, with the artesian flow of water, plants came. With plants, we had animals. Animals brought in people. So imagine that you're the explorers traversing the old Spanish Trail. At the time, we just called it the Spanish Trail. It wasn't very old yet. Mm-hmm. So they're coming over the trail, and they see this area that's pretty lush and green. Mm-hmm. They go down there, and they start utilizing this as a stop on their passage. And you fast forward later on, and you've got, as the railroad was coming through from Utah going through to California, it operated, of course, on steam. They needed water for the engines. So this site really spurred the growth of a town, the city of Las Vegas. And in fact, this area, because it was lush and green, was deemed the Meadows. And the Meadows, well, that's what Las Vegas means in Spanish. So Las Vegas means the Meadows.
Does it?
That's the name.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful that you're bringing all this out. But where is this?
Well, this is in Las Vegas. We're off the 95, Valley View and Alta, right in that area. Right across from the Meadows Mall.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's hard for a lot of people. They might not, if they don't look for it, they may not see it if they don't go to the main entrance, because the property itself, it naturally flows in a certain pattern downhill and then back up. And we really restored things to the way they would have been, the natural environment would have been back in the day where the water was springing forth. So it really kind of keeps it as a little hidden secret until you get out there and you see the main entrance. And it's 180 acres in there. 180 acres.
Okay, but what is on that 180 acres?
On the 180 acres, we have gardens, galleries, we have hiking trails, we have botanical gardens, we have special events, we have a restaurant, we have the Desert Living Center. There is something to do year-round, inside and out. So it's a pretty big complex. And we have cottonwood trees there. We have a cienega where water flows forth. We have the actual sites where you can stand up right near the spring mounds and see where it all happened. And you can look out towards downtown and look out towards the Strip. We're very close to the Las Vegas Strip. You know, it's not that far.
I lived on Cheyenne and Jones. You've got the Meadows Mall, and you've got the 95. And I'm trying, and I can't think for the life of me where that is.
Right. It opened in 2007. That's when we opened the Springs Preserve.
Okay.
So if you had moved before then you hadn't seen that.
No, I've been out here since 2001.
Right.
So if you're going south, north on the 95, you've got the Meadows Mall over here. So it's on the right of it?
Yeah, it would be if you're driving north, and the Meadows Mall would be ahead of you. It's to your left. There's a big sound wall that says Springs Preserve now on it. So you can't miss it. And we're also we've also have the location of the Nevada State Museum is now out there. So the Nevada State Museum is on site. Plus,
is that where they took down all those homes years ago? Did they buy up
No.
people over there in those homes and then take them
There
down?
was never any homes on that site, with the exception of there was one of the original ranches that was there, where and then the Scouts had a little bit of a camping area there back in the 30s and 40s. But it's always been a historical site. In fact, it went on the historic register in 1978. It's been protected ever since, and we've actually gone and done, we look around to find artifacts out there. We have found artifacts for the the semi-sedentary people. They were like snowbirds, the first snowboards.
Right.
They were the ancient Puebloans that were out there, and we found fire pits that they had where they made fires, dating back to about 400 AD. That's how far back people have been on that site.
Really?
So there's a lot of rich history there. And it's a great site, too. Not only can you come out year-round to take part in special events and things like that, or to go to the museums and the galleries or walk through the botanical gardens, but you can come out if you're with Clark County school kids. They take them on field trips out there. The school kids are always taking field trips to see the site. You know, Las Vegas, being where it's located, you know, it's such a growing city that a lot of people, they don't get to see nature and what a natural environment would look like.
Right.
So they go out there and they can see all these plants that are actually native or desert adaptive plants, not a lot of water required, and it's a very lush, beautiful place.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been out there since 2008. So.
Okay, and what do you do for them?
So, I do stuff like this. I talk about the preserve, and
I was going to ask you. I bet you do that because you're the tour guide, because you know so much about it.
So, yeah, we try to educate people. We have an education team that does lots of classes and activities. And even if you just want to come out and you want to go to the restaurants out there, you can go to our restaurant. It's the Springs Cafe. It's operated by the Culinary Academy of Las Vegas. Great views of the Strip and downtown.
Oh, my
On
goodness.
Thursdays, we have a farmer's market out there called Bet on the Farm, and you can come out, and that's indoor farmer's market, so you're not sweating in the hot summer. In the winter, we have things like our Haunted Harvest, which is a Halloween-themed event that runs during October. We have Winter Lights, or Holiday Spectacular in December.
Wow.
We probably have
what exit
so many
is
events.
it off of 95? What exit?
If you just take the Valley View exit.
Valley View exit.
You take the Valley View exit.
The Water District is down there.
Right. It's right across from the Water District. Can I pronounce the word district?
District.
Yes, it's right across the road from there. So it's not that far of a drive. You can make a day of it. It's a really great place to go and check things out. So many people find different things that they enjoy there. There's things for kids, things for adults. If you want to do the farmer's market, if you want to look at the galleries, and
how many restaurants are there?
There's one restaurant, one fabulous restaurant on the site.
Okay.
But there's enough there that you could really spend 3 or 4 days going through the preserve if you wanted to. You can buy an annual membership.
You know, I just
can buy a day
fathom
ticket.
it because we're talking Valley View, Rancho, where the Water District is.
It's very close there.
How close? I mean, I'm trying to picture this. I lived there for 18 years.
Right across the road from the Water District. It's very close. $8.95 for seniors, $9.95 for adults, $4.95 for kids. Kids under 5 are free, and kids 5 to 17 are $4.95. You can get an annual pass for somewhere in the neighborhoods of $60 for a family. You can get an individual pass around $20.
We seniors? If we are seniors over a certain age, do they give a senior pass like they do on federal?
No, the family pass actually, they could include the grandkids in on that. So it would be the $60, but then I believe you can get the grandkids in. We're constantly updating and improving it and making it more economical. So if people went to the website springspreserve.org, they could find out more. Or if they're not a fan of computers, they can do 702-822-7700. They can check it out there. So those are things. Those are 2 ways. If you're a big computer person, you have Facebook, Twitter, all of those. So lots of ways to check it out. Yeah.
And it's called
the Springs Preserve. It is. That is what it's called. Coming up, I think one of the next. There are so many events, but one of my favorites coming up this fall is Grapes and Hops. It's a beer and wine festival that we have.
Was that like in October?
Around October, a little bit before,
Oktoberfest.
kind of the fall. We also have a fall plant sale coming up. We do it in the spring and the fall, where you can come out and the horticulture folks have put together plant packages.
Oh, no kidding.
So you can buy plants. We ask people to bring their own wagons to tote them. But you can find out all this on the website.
Okay.
You can go to the website. You can buy tickets for things on the website. There's just, it's a wealth of information right there at your fingertips. And
now, you've been with them since 2008. And primarily you do tours? Is it a
No,
tour
no,
thing?
I just talk. I do sort of public relations and talking to folks about the Springs Preserve. And,
Okay.
you know, sometimes I'm one of the people that does interviews and things about the property, and I do media tours generally. You know, if there's someone that comes out from the media that are writing a story or wanting to do something, we come out.
So you're their PR man.
One of their
Total
PR people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weddings?
I don't personally do them. I know Carol does weddings, but we're a very big wedding location. We're usually booked out.
Oh, good. I'll
far
give you my
in
cards.
advance.
I'll come from Pahrump and perform
Yeah,
the wedding.
the people love an alternative to a Vegas,
Yes.
a traditional Vegas Elvis wedding.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely, absolutely. Well, we'll talk.
We'll talk. We'll talk about
So anyway,
that.
it's been a pleasure having you.
Carol, I feel
Give me
like
a
I've worked
kiss.
with you before.
A few times. Yeah, a few times.
Carol.
Yes,
Woo.
thank you. And we'll be right back after these few messages. Hi, welcome back. You're invited to a party.
What the heck was that?
We're having a party. This is our 100th episode.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder why the
Yes.
cake was here.
That's
and
where
Zach
the
just
cake-
sort of popped up in
I
the
just
background.
popped up. I went in this
Right.
balloon right here, and I'm here
Right.
now.
And we
Join
want to
everyone
hear
at
some
the end.
pops, okay?
100 episodes.
We would also like to thank all our sponsors that have been very, very helpful and diligent in helping out this show and creating their businesses. And we've been so happy to be able to promote them.
Yeah, you know, it's a great opportunity when you watch the show to make sure that you show your support for the sponsors by going in, letting them know that you saw their business right here on Young
Right.
at Heart, and that's a great way to show your support for them, and also to keep the show alive and going well for another 100 episodes. Right?
Yes, and you know, once you become a sponsor on this show, you know, you can come on once a month and just talk about what's going on with your sales or your business or even professional doctors here. We're just so concerned for people that are over the age of 50
Yeah.
and under. But you know what? This is a senior show,
I'm
and
not
we
over
like to.
50. I gotta put this cake down.
I am.
Yeah, put it
This
down.
is
Let's put it
really
down. Let's put it down. Let's
heavy.
Yes,
I
let's
am-
put it down. Let's put it down.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Everyone's probably
yes.
wondering if you don't know.
Yes.
This is not only my friend and sister Queen, but she's going to be replacing me
Right.
on the show. I will be with her
She
next
is.
week, but she's going to be replacing me because I'm leaving because I'm needing more time for the ministries that I do here in Pahrump, and I just thank you all for coming in every single week.
And
of
Zach's
course,
in the back there.
Zach,
Zach,
hello.
of course,
Hi,
we
Zach.
thank you.
Gotta sneak in this
And
week.
yeah, let's put down
let's
the
levitate
cake.
the cake down. Can I see
Yeah.
those balloons for a second,
Sure.
Carol?
Oh, absolutely.
Terry, I mean,
Yeah.
you're now here, you're new, so I just want to make an adjustment
You're
on
gonna
the
be
set
nice for
here.
today,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yes, here we go.
Let's just put these balloons right there.
Bye, Carol.
Yeah, well.
Bye,
Oh,
Carol.
Carol, I'm just
No,
teasing.
no, it's been wonderful. We
teasing.
thank you very much.
I see that you taught Jim the wave already, though.
Yes.
The
He's
wave?
been practicing
Oh, the-
to be
the-
amongst
the-
royalty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
yes.
is the fancy wave that we
Right.
do. This is great.
She was on Miss Senior
Zach,
Night
you
County
do that too?
2011. Do you
Wow.
wave?
Do you
Come
know? Do you
on.
know why we do that, Jim?
I have no idea why.
To hide the little
Ah!
bubbles underneath the arm.
Is that what it
It
is?
is.
Oh my
it
gosh,
is.
I need a wave for this section.
Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Till the next time.
See you later.
Mwah.